Hi, my name is Erica, and I'm going to show you today how to do bulk quantity updates. We're going to start with the Jet portal, and then I'm going to show you the differences in Walmart, but it's actually relatively similar. Okay? So first what we're going to do is essentially just to let you know when you're doing a quantity update, it's updating the number for your inventory here. So these particular items, right, are set to 0. And what we want to do is we want to update them. This is again if you've sold anything, if you've added more to your inventory, then you'll come up. And the first thing we want to do is we actually want to get a template for it, right? We built one for you. So all you have to do is go to Tools, and then go to Bulk Quantity Update. Now over here on the left, you'll see that there's a place for you to download your file. This makes it a lot easier. You don't have to create your own file. It makes sure that the format's correct. And the other thing is you'll notice with our system that headers are very important. So it'll keep any confusion from happening. So just come here, download it. So I've got this file, I'm going to open it up. It'll open. We're going to close that out. We're going to open this up. Now you'll see here we've got these two headers, right? Now let's say you have multiple nodes. Let's say you have an FBA node and you have another one for one warehouse, another one. All of those different nodes will create different columns, okay? And that's perfectly fine. And again, this is only for Jet. Walmart, you only have the one place for inventory. So you'll only have the one column no matter what for Walmart. Jet, you may have a few extra columns, okay? This is for the SKUs. Now let's say for instance we only want to update the ones with 0. We can delete the rest of these and it'll be just fine. It won't affect them. So if we were to highlight all of this and delete it, okay. So we just deleted all of those rows. It'll be just fine. It won't zero out the rest of those. It'll just change these. Okay. So if I want to undo that. So now we've got the rest of these. Now let's say I want to, I've got more inventory and I want to increase everything to have 25 of each, right? So then all I have to do is put 25 here, and here's a little trick. You hover until you see the little black cross. You just drag down. You can copy all of that if you want. Okay, and it gives you a couple options, but let's say we're going to change everything to have 25. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to save. Okay, now this is a CSV file, which is important. Okay, that's the format that's allowed. So now what we're going to do is once this is done, we're on the same page. We're going to come over to the upload side, which is the right side. We're going to choose the file. I'm doing my downloads, so that's here. We're going to open this up. And we're going to click upload. Now here's the one thing here, just in case. Now notice how when I said you can delete everything and it won't change anything on any of the other ones. If you click this, it will put 0 in for every other item that's not in that file. If you want to do that, then that's up to you. If you don't, then do not click this. Okay? We're not going to click it. So we're just going to click upload. And it should show you your SKU and the quantity total here. You go ahead and finish the import. 21 were imported. So from here also you can submit your new inventory levels to Jet. And there you go. So now you've updated your inventory on our side and you've set the inventory over to Jet. Now if we look here on the products page, they're all set to 25 now. Okay. Now the only difference with Walmart really is again there's tools, there's bulk quantity update. You can still download your file, you still upload it here. The only difference is the headers. Okay. For those of you who have both Jet and Walmart marketplaces and you're using them separately, let's say you're updating it differently, notice that the file for Jet, the headers are merchant SKU and then it has a node name. Okay? For Walmart, it'll just say SKU, and for the quantity, it's going to say quantity amount for the header. There's not going to be a node name, and you will only have the one. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because I know that sometimes some of you get confused because you think you can use the same file for both. Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Okay. But besides that, that's really how you run a quantity update. It's very simple. At least we tried to make it as simple as we could. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to come to us and ask us any questions, and we're more than happy to help. Thanks.